There's also a big development, which is that we start off our evacuation drive to help all those Indians who are stranded in other countries. Nearly 15,000 Indians stranded overseas due to coronavirus are expected to return on special Air India flights from 12 countries over a week starting today. There will be 3 flights flying Indians from Abu Dhabi, from Dubai as well as Doha today. The flights will be landing between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. A flight from Delhi will leave for Singapore tonight and it will return with Indians stuck there by tomorrow noon. 2 warships are also reaching Maldives today to evacuate many Indians, as many as 1,000 Indian citizens there. A total of 14 warships have been readied to bring back Indians. The evacuees will be screened when they return and will be kept in 14-day quarantine. It's mandatory for them to install the Arogya Setu app. While all travel is based on lists being made by Indian missions, travellers will have to pay a fare that's been prescribed by the government. And many Indians, in fact, stranded in the United Kingdom will be brought back to India starting May 9th till May 15th. And we spoke to some of these Indians who are stranded in the United Kingdom.
It looks really bad on their part that they are charging a surprise amount of money for people to bring back. They're not considering that there might be people who really need to go back home and they might not have the money. Now I can understand that we have to pay because we are using a service which I'll be happy to, but just imagine which might cost about 200 or 300 pounds, which is about 20,000 to 30,000 INR, is being charged 50,000 INR, plus have to pay for the quarantine charges as well, right? And we do not know what kind of facilities they want us to be put in, how much that's going to cost us, right? And it's an exponential amount of money. It's like doesn't make any sense. Now they might be thinking that people have the money and that is the reason they're sitting in abroad, but it is not the case for everybody.
The maximum number of people who can be taken on these 7 flights from UK to India will be 2,000. But those who have registered their intent, the number runs into 10,000 and more, and still counting. So clearly there'll be a lot of dissatisfied and angry people here left in the UK wanting to go back to India. Another point of contention for these people are the fare. The fare is quite high considering a lot of them have lost their ticket on their return journey for tourists and for many others because the airlines are not refunding. They are primarily offering vouchers. Even for Air India flight, the refund will happen later. The fare that they cannot be adjusted in the particular flight if they are chosen to go back. Another issue that will come up is that of running out of visa. Those who had their visas running out, the UK government had extended it to the 31st of May, but what after that? So there are many questions that still remain for Indians who want to go back to India. So these 7 flights are not the answer to their problem and not the end to their anger as well. Lavina Tandon for India Today from London.
Kerala, meanwhile, is gearing up to accommodate NRIs who will start returning from today. The state administration has already prepared over 2.5 lakh beds in various districts to accommodate the huge influx of expats. The state government has acquired hostels and private institutes as well as hotels. This is in addition to 207 government hospitals, including 27 COVID hospitals. Around 80,000 people will be returning to the state from abroad in the first phase of evacuation. Health Department has prepared 3 different versions of quarantine applications for Thiruvananthapuram, Kochi and Kozhikode in accordance with the centre's guidelines. Kerala has made it mandatory for each person to undergo 7 days of isolation, following which their swabs will be collected for a COVID-19 test.
As of now, we have about 400 beds which is ready to occupy. Of course, this can be upgraded in a day to more than about 3,000 beds. Another 10,000 bed facilities are already identified by the district administration. which can take over as and when need arises.
We are prepared to welcome or to accept those that are coming to our state. Quarantine facilities are ready here in the state. And all other arrangements have been already made by the state government.
We are now inside the corridor or inside the airport terminal here in Thiruvananthapuram, where each passenger coming out from the flight, they will have to take this whole route across this corridor from the aero bridge. They will have to walk all across this route. And also you can see here, we have this the markings which are made on the ground which ensure social distancing. These markings are being made at exactly 1.5 meter distance, if I'm not wrong. So this will ensure that people who are standing in the queue can actually wait here, wait for their turn. Even when they're walking, they can maintain this distance. And what is most significant is the kind of arrangements that are being made at Thiruvananthapuram. This device that you see in your screen right now is actually a thermal detection camera. This will ensure that the people who are coming can be screened for their running temperatures without any human contact. I'm just walking across over here. I'm just crossing this mark, and when I reach this mark, I can just wait here for a second. This camera will show the body temperature. This will show my temperature at the moment, and if I'm having a higher temperature, then I will have to proceed to the isolation bay, and if not, I can safely continue for the rest of the formalities and clear out into the city. But even then, you will have to go through a mandatory 14-day institutional quarantine, and only then you can go back home. With camera person Tinku Rajshekharan, Gopi Krishnan, Thiruvananthapuram for India Today.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.